Hello everyone, the Vampire here, still sick obviously, but we've got more new cards from the same deck building pack, Glorious Victors. We had the Xenovaders yesterday, we've got the Raise Moon today. And baby, we're gonna raise it until we shoot the moon, I think is the idea here. Raise Moon, look at that, coins, coins, coins. Let's see what they're doing. Because apparently I'm not allowed to rest while I'm sick. Konami said, "Get back to work, slacker," and I said, "Yes, sir." All right, let's get real. All right, Raise Moon, Veil Cielo or Veil Cielo, probably Veil. Level 7 light spellcaster. Hello, level 7 spellcaster. D-mod anyone? 2121. Not worth living in. Stupid. Can use this card's name's third effect once per turn. When you draw this card, you can reveal it, special summon it. Oh, okay. Oh, huh. Interesting. We're going to be doing a lot of drawing in this deck. This card is in your hand. Place one other card from your hand or face of the field on the bottom of the deck. Special summon this card. Oh, it has 2 special summon conditions. And, neither of them are once per turn. Like, not even a soft. Card in your hand. Place another card from your hand or face of field on the bottom of the deck. Special summon this card. Wow. Huh. Okay, during the main phase, quick effects, but you could draw 1 card. You cannot add cards from the deck to the hand the turn you activate this effect except by drawing them. Oh. So this is a deck that doesn't search cards. It only draws cards. It specifically takes you out of decks that search, which is interesting for decks that don't search their important cards, but instead set them, right? Or place them on the field. That's really interesting. That does, of course, you can also just like, this is also just a card that can summon itself and be a spellcaster that makes D-mod. But we already have Diabell Star for that, so you don't really need to use this. Like, this isn't really trading ground that Diabell Star isn't, except probably being a light monster, I guess. That might be relevant to some decks. Still, interesting. Interesting as so far. Let's continue on. Elegance Carol. Raise Moon, Elegance Carol. Level 7 Dark Zombie. Yeah, I guess so. She got, like, bats. Interesting. Level 7 like Dark Zombies, 1414. When you draw this card, you can reveal it, special summon it. You can roll summon this card without tributing, but its attack becomes 700. Okay. If this card is normal or special summon from the hand, you can draw 1 card. Also, you can't special summon with extra deck for the rest of the turn except for light Xyz monsters. Oh, okay. Cannot add cards from the deck to the hand the turn you activate this effect except by drawing them. So it also has that lock too. In addition to the extra deck lock, it also has that lock. Okay. And they're all 7s, like lucky number 7, right? Wings Rapi, a level 7 Earth Beast. That's why she's got bunny. That's why she's so bunny. Level 7 for 721. Draw this card, you can reveal it. So the 21s are because of Blackjack. The 7 is because of lucky number 7, and the 14, I guess, is because it's 2 7s. Interesting. When you draw this card, you can reveal it, special summon it. This card is normal special summon from the hand. You can draw a card. You can't special summon extra deck except for the light Xyz monsters. Can I add cards to the deck to the hand? Sure. Once per opponent's turn, you can quick effect. Immediate after this effect resolves, Xyz summon a rank 7 light monster. Okay. I am not currently noticing much that the deck actually does. Let's see. It draws cards, I guess. This is a Raise Moon Blade Shayna, a level 7 Wind Warrior. I guess that's the coins there. 28, 24. I don't know what the 28's doing there. It's 700 over 21. I guess it's also, you know, more. It's still a multiple of 700, right? Sure. 24 though, I couldn't tell you. When you draw this card, you can reveal it, special summon it. If this card is special summoned by its one effect, you can target one monster your opponent controls, place it on the bottom of the deck. Okay, that's like something. We finally got a card that does something only when it's special summoned by its one effect. So you have to draw into it. Discard this card, draw a card. You cannot add cards from the deck to the hand for an active effect. Yes. This girl's gonna be a dragon. She's cute though. I like her outfit. That's crazy. Raise Moon Lamp Crucier. Level 7 Fire Dragon effect monsters, 2800, 700. Can use this card's first name or third effect once per turn. Draw this card. You can reveal it, special summon it. Yeah. This card is special summoned by its one effect. Target a spell trap your opponent controls, place on the bottom of the deck. Okay. I mean, that's... I feel like those should just both be on this one card. It should just be take a card and put it on the bottom of the deck. Discard this card, draw a card. Yeah, okay. Discard. Yeah, so these ones just discard and draw. Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck is this guy? It's like all these girls. And then this guy? This guy is awesome. What the fuck? Raise Moon Starter Squeeze. Wait, is this literally going to be the starter for the deck? It's called Starter, just like fucking Sprite Starter. Crazy. Okay, level 7 Water Aqua, 700, 1400. You cannot add cards from the deck to the hand during the duel you activate this card's effect except by drawing them. That makes it sound like it's a starter. Oh my god. Quick effect. You can discard this card, activate one of these effects. You can only use each of these effects of this card's name once per turn. You can't special summon extra deck for that until the end next turn, except for light Xyz monsters. Also, this turn, each time a card is added to your opponent's hand, except by drawing it, draw one card. And then also, the other effect is draw one card. So if you have one, you can kind of do a droll, but it's a max C instead of a droll. So every time the opponent adds a card to their hand, you draw. And then if you have a second one, also just cycle it for another card. And the idea here is that if you draw enough cards, you can draw into your girls, and then they can special summon themselves. But the thing is, these effects are on special summons, so like, will you... It's a Gamba deck. Just like the Xenovators was also a bit of a Gamba deck, but this one's a hard Gamba deck. It's even themed around it. But like, if you hit these in the wrong time, this is not going to do anything, right? Surely you'll just hit it at the right time. There will be something for you to bet deck. It just won't necessarily be the optimal one. Wasn't there one that can let you do a special summon at quick effect speed? Yes, okay. So Rapi seems to actually be quite strong as far as this goes. So if you can get into Rapi... Well, I guess let's see what the rank 7s actually do before we say that. Alright, Raise Moon, Sky Cielo, no more bets. It's actually literally no more bets. No more bet in English. Interesting. Oh, look at him. Okay, we have to focus. Focus up. Rank 7 Light Spellcaster, 2121. Still has the 2121 stats of the original one. 2 level 7 Raise Moon monsters cannot be used as material for a fusion, Xyz, or Link summon. Okay. Interesting. So, like, not only are you locked for the turn by the effects of the monsters, you also can't use these guys, like the Xyz monsters themselves, after that to make shit with it. That's very interesting. Can't be used for Xyz material either, so you can't slap a Zeus on top. Huh. I was like, wait, it feels like something's missing here. It's synchro, because it doesn't have levels for you to synchro summon. Gains these effects following the extra monster. Oh, they want you to put these in the extra monster zone too. Wow. They really don't want you to play these with anything else. The Xenovator deck, I said last time it was kind of Xenolocked. It's pretty Xenolocked, but it's, you can, because of the way the card is worded, you could do like something else and then do your Xenovator stuff, right? But these ones are like, they're trying really hard to make you play this deck specifically. Alright, gains these effects while in the extra monster zone, unaffected by other cards' effects. Okay, it's just the towers. It's a 21 towers, but still. An opponent activates card or effect that resolves that includes an effect that adds a card from the deck to the hand. You can make that effect become draw one card. Kind of actively works against your droll. That's fine. That's not a once per turn either. That's just, you can do that. What? Wait a minute. That's just, it turns all searches into draw one card. Unless, actually, well, it says you can, so it doesn't even, it's even better than that. It turns all the searches you don't want them to have into draw one card. Wow. What the fuck? I mean, they're still getting a +1 on that. Like, they're still getting the extra, you know, whatever. But it's not the one they wanted to get, right? So it really can fuck with consistency. Weird. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach material for this card and draw one card. If this card is sent to the graveyard by your opponent, you can draw one card. Hey, do you think you could draw cards in this deck? And then we have the Jackpot Turtle. Raise Moon Hope Squeeze. Jackpot. Ding, 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 ding. He's so cool. Look at his bow tie. Look at his cute little bow tie. He's so cool. Level 7 Light Machine. Wait, was this guy a machine? No, he's an Aqua. He turns into a machine when he gets the Jackpot. These guys better have some crazy spell traps to support this, because this deck seems like ass. Level 7 Light Machine exceeds effect monsters, 1400, 2800, 22 plus level 7 monsters. Go use the second effect of this card once per turn. Opponent's monsters cannot target monsters for attacks except this one. It's got 2800 defense. That's not great. But it does help with your fucking stupid towers that makes it so the opponent can't search cards anymore. If this card is Ixie summoned or a monster is special from the hand, you can detach any number of materials from this card. Place that many cards from their opponent controls on the bottom of the deck in any order. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, hold up. Okay, as far as turn 0 plays goes, this one's fucking insane. That one's a once per turn. That one at least, we finally found a once per turn, and that's an irrelevant effect, and that one's pretty pretty good. Each time your opponent makes a card leave their deck except by drawing them, you can attach the top card of their deck to this card. What the fuck? What the fuck is this deck, dude? This deck is so stupid. It also only has 2 spell traps. Weird. Alright, Raise Moon, the city that never sleeps. Oh boy, baby. It's a city. Why isn't it a field spell? Why is it a continuous spell? Because they already have a field spell for Xenovaders? Like, what? Alright, what happens in Raise Moon stays in Raise Moon. A continuous spell card. The first time each level 7 Raise Moon monster you control will be destroyed by a card effect, it is not destroyed. Oh boy. Once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Place a card from your hand on the bottom of the, or top or bottom of the deck to draw a card. So this card can fix your hand by taking a monster from your hand that you need to draw to summon and putting it on top of the deck so you can draw it and then summon it. Additionally, if you control a spellcaster Raise Moon Xyz monster, you can draw a card. So if you control, what's-her-face? Sky Cielo, No More Bets. You just get to draw a card instead of having to put something back. So, like, if you've already got your combo established, you've already got your end board established, you can just draw a card for free. Once per turn during the end phase, shuffle all Raise Moon cards in your graveyard and banishment into the deck. So you don't deck out. and it recycles your stuff so you can use them all again. Wow. That's actually kind of crazy. All right, and then we have the trap card. Oh my god, that's so cute. Glitter of the Rays Moon. Normal trap card. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. Cannot add cards from the deck to the hand during the duel. You activate this card's 1 or 2 effect, except by drawing them. But during the duel, man. During the duel. Special summon a Rays Moon Xyz monster from your extra deck, and if you do, attach this card to it, then you can shuffle all Rays Moon cards in your graveyard into the deck. What the fuck? You can banish this card from your graveyard, draw 1 card. What the fuck is this deck, dude? This is so weird. This is such a weird deck. This deck operates in such a strange way. It's a pure Gamba deck. You're literally not allowed to have consistency. The deck is like, no, you cannot be consistent. You just have to Gamba. I hope that these cards aren't pointed in Genesis, so you could just run a 3 Pot of Greed. Man, I need to like go back over these. So, Rays Moon Veil Cielo. When you draw it, it special summons. When it's in your hand, it has a way to special summon itself, which is nice, and places a card back into the deck. To do so, it's basically DML Star as far as that goes. It's nice. And it has a draw card effect, so you can try and get into more your girls. Carol lets you does the same summon effect and can just be normal summoned if you just draw into it without a way to special summon it. So that gives you additional, just like a way to get a 7 on board. And it has a way to draw a card as well. So these two are like your starters, quote unquote. There's not really a starter in this deck though, because the deck is Gamble. If for those of you who hate consistency, here's your deck. For those of you who think Yu-Gi-Oh has too much consistency, here's your deck. They made it for you. It literally will not allow you to be consistent. This one has a special summon condition, does not have a way to summon itself, which is unfortunate, because it's the only one that is good. It's the one that lets you quick Xyz into the Xyz monsters, which are really powerful. But that only really matters if you're drawing it off of the turn 0 play, right? Which means it would be summoned, right? But if it's also just like in your hand off the turn 0 play, that could be really annoying. This has a special summoning effect, and then when it gets special summoned, it bottoms a card, a monster, which is cool if the timing is right, but can be annoying if it's not. You know, whatever. It also just is able to, like, if you have it in hand, you could just discard it to draw a card, which can get you into stuff like that. You could get you into your other monsters, which will summon them. Same thing with Crucier, except it does the spell trap bottom. And then here, Rays Moon Starter Squeeze is the turn 0 play. You discard this card, and then you draw a card every time your opponent adds something. Or you just draw 1 card. I think you definitely do the first effect, and you'll just, like, if you time it right, just like, if you time it like Droll, well, I guess you time it before Droll, you would, because Droll activates after they add it. You activate it in response to them trying to add. You'll draw 1 card, so you might as well do that effect unless you have a second copy of it, and then you use that to draw 1 card. The thing is, most decks, maybe this isn't the case right now because Droll's not seeing a ton of play, but like even though it's not seeing a ton of play, a lot of decks right now have a game plan if they are hit with Droll. You have knowledge that you can potentially see Droll at any point, and you need to have a way to play around Droll. This is Droll, but not as good. This is like the Fualos of Droll. It's the Molcharmy Droll, and because of that, they can just like make it so you don't draw a bunch, right? Like you draw one card, which in this deck could theoretically be a game changer, but it's not like as likely to be as it would be in this theoretical, like where they want you to draw every time you put it adds to hand. But like, what if they only add one, right? What if they only add two? So I feel like this is way too easy to play around for how much it's locking you, right? You can't add cards from the deck to the hand for the rest of the duel. And then, like, the payoff for the deck is this Ixi's monster, which is a towers in the extra monster zone, specifically. So that means it doesn't do, oh my god. It doesn't do anything in Genesis format. In Genesis format, this card does dog shit nothing. It does fuck all. Dude, why? Why? But you still have to play it because some of the cards need this one specifically. That's so stupid. Maybe you just still don't play it. Maybe you just don't play it regardless of that. You just ignore the rest. Like, you just play fucking Jackpot. But yeah, so what in advanced format, what you get is a towers, a floodgate that still like lets the opponent plus, just not in the way they wanted to, and then a draw, and then maybe another draw if they send it to the graveyard instead of banishing it or returning it. I guess technically you get 2 draws eventually for that, but I don't know. I don't know about this one. And then Jackpot here cannot target monsters for attacks except for this one. It protects everything, which is kind of crazy. Establish 2 of these, and then your opponent's dupe locked. If this card is Ixi summon, special summon, or a monster special summon in the hand, and this effect is pretty strong, especially because of how much. Like I think Jackpot is like the best card in here. Like it's got a better, whatchamacallit, a better Time Thief Redoer effect, where it steals cards and attaches them as Ixi's material. And then the payoff for that is just fucking bounce a shit ton of cards, spin them back to the deck. Like, that's really strong. That's really strong. And this is every time a card leaves their deck. So this also includes this, unlike the other ones, this doesn't just mean searching. This means special summoning from the deck as well. So this card, which is actually able to be made generically by level 7 decks, is actually fucking crazy. Hold up. Wait a minute. This is a crazy rank 7 toolbox tool. Fuck this deck. I don't care about this. This deck is dog shit. I'll play this in fucking Kashtira or whatever. Right? Like, I'll play this in Dragon Ruler. This card's really fucking cool. I think this card alone is really fucking cool. The rest of this deck seems like it's kind of poop. But that card is so fucking cool. Really interesting rank 7 toolbox card. This like protects your shit so you can make stuff, I suppose. And then, like I said, it lets you take cards that need to be drawn to work, put them on top, and then draw them. Or if you don't want, like you want to put something back, you put them on the bottom and then draw a card. I don't know. And then just draw a card for free if you control the Raise Moon Xyz monster spellcaster, specifically the one that doesn't work in Genesis format. So I think if that's like all you're getting, like maybe you don't even bother playing that. And then it recycles. This recycling effect is pretty good. I feel like. I wish it drew you a card. It feels like with all that shuffling back, it should draw you a card. Especially in the drawing cards deck. And then the fact that the trap card just lets you get a Raise Moon Xyz monster out of the extra deck is kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know about these cards. This deck does not seem particularly good. I mean, for one, again, it can't be consistent because of its inherent deck gimmick. It's impossible for it to be consistent. And all these cards just do, like, a little bit. And I get the idea is that you're supposed to do a little bit, and it gets you into another card that does a little bit, and you get it into another card that does a little bit, and you get into another card that does a little bit. But, like, what if you don't? What if you don't win? And then, like, the payoff is you have a spin back that you can't really control the timing of for the most part. There's like, you can do the top, put it on the top of the deck thing if it's already in your hand. There's a spell trap spin you can't control the timing of in a similar way. There's a towers that doesn't really do anything else. Oh no, it does have that stupid sort of floodgate effect that stops searching, makes the deck or the opponent's deck less consistent. But they will still be drawing cards. In fact, they might even be drawing cards more than you are. I guess, like, if you're fucking up their combos by not letting them search the cards they want, it won't be. But again, most of these decks have a fucking plan for Droll. This is Droll with extra steps, right? You're using this guy to draw cards so that you can get into a turn 0 play with Sky Cielo, so that you can stop the opponent from doing that. If you're going first, I guess it's better than Droll because they don't even get the one search. But like, I don't know. And like, what if they just have it? What if you get unlucky and they just have it? Like you've like that wouldn't matter for a one-off card like Droll. Like, what if they have it? Sure, who cares? For an entire deck, this is the entire gimmick. This is the payoff. This is the payoff of the deck, is something that if they just have it, it doesn't matter. And also you get to draw a card. And then Jackpot, of course, like I said, Jackpot actually seems like a pretty powerful card, but again, it's generic, so why would I play it in this deck when I could just play it in any deck that can make level 7 monsters? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this deck seems particularly good. It is very funny, though, and I love this turtle guy. I adore this turtle guy. Maybe there's one more card for this deck, I assume. Let's see here. All of them have had one more card. Let's see, 21, 22, 23, 25. Okay, so it's a spell. It's a spell of some kind. A spell could help them a lot, actually, because spells could be so much more powerful than monsters on occasion. So, I guess we'll have to see what that next spell coming out. But, like, considering... Man, this pack is a little rough. Xenovator is really hard to place, but it seems pretty powerful, but, like... it's hard to say. This one seems bad. The ritual one seemed bad too. I don't know. This pack seems a little Seems like a little bit of a rough pack. But again, we haven't seen the final card for any of the 3 archetypes. So now that we have all 3 archetypes, maybe they'll start revealing those final cards, and those final cards will be the determining factor on them. I don't know. Because, like, one card could theoretically change it. I can't judge it based on that as it stands. But one card could change it. Because, you know, the one card could just say win the game, right? It could just say, if you're playing this deck, you win the game. That's always a possibility. It's just like, you know, how likely is that to happen? How likely is one more card to actually fix this deck? I don't know. This one seems particularly rough. It is much like GMX, but like even more so. The way this deck's gimmick is constructed makes it very hard to make this a playable deck. It does get to draw a shit ton of cards though, but I think they've managed to make enough locks to where you won't be able to do a stupid thing with. Well, you know what they haven't done is lock you out of effects of other shit. So if you can get to something stupid, like a cannon soldier or something like that, and then just start drawing a shit ton of cards and summoning monsters by drawing cards, and then just tribute them all off, you could do like a stupid FTK with these. I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised if something like that comes out in the near future. But I don't think that'll make the deck good. Even with that, I don't think it'll be, like, good. We'll see. I just gotta remind you, though, fucking Jackpot looks fucking incredible. I love this guy. I really like this guy a lot. This is gonna actually be really good for rivalry format. Not a negate on this guy. This is a really cool level 7 or rank 7 payoff for decks that are making rank 7s, and I have a few. So I'm really excited about this, actually. All right, I think that's all I've got. It's just these cards here. Interesting deck build pack. They've been this deck build pack seems like a chance for them to really try and explore some new avenues of like gimmicks for decks. Avenues of card design, and I appreciate that, and I'm interested to see where these end up. I'm just not particularly hopeful on this one and Senate, but Xenovator I'm looking forward to. I think Xenovator could be quite cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of these cards down below. Is there something I'm missing about these stupid things? There's a lot of not once per turns on these. Like, are there enough no once per turns and just cards you get to summon basically for free as long as you continue to draw your entire deck in here to make the deck playable? Let me know if you found something down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey there, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I got a lot more for you if you want them. Just hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notifications. I'd also appreciate if you left me a like and a comment and maybe shared the video around with your friends. You can also follow me on all the usual social media sites and find my other YouTube channels and Twitch channel by checking out my website in the description below for all those links. My videos are funded by my patrons, Ko-fi subscribers, and YouTube members whose names you'll see scrolling by in these credits here. For just $1 a month, you too can find yourself here, trapped in my end screen for all eternity, among other benefits. In particular, I'd like to thank Jeremy Coatney, Frog Prince Michael, Beastsman, Beelzis, Fleekill, Fire Mizumi, Golden Nova, Haru Hayes, Squish, and the almighty Ferret Lord. A big thanks to all my other patrons and to my little community as a whole. Remember to be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful whatever time it is for you. Bye!